Hello and welcome for a simple burn wound tutorial from WalelaPhotography. This is my very first video, so be nice to me. Here's the items I used. A link you will find in the description below. Let's start. As a base, I will use a body lotion from Yves Rocher. I just use this one because it has no animal testing, it's all natural products. Then I will use the FX-Gelantine from the company Orange Beagle. That's the one, pretty good one here available in Germany. And because I work with a lot of kids, this is the item to use. You have to heat it up, so you have to be careful. I put it left and right a little bit, just to cover. Then I take a little wooden stick. Just smear it around. You have to be careful because the gelatine is drying really quick. Mostly you need a second coat. And you already see it's getting tough getting out of the bottle. It's out of the hot water for maybe 2 minutes. So after you're done, put the cap back on, back into the warm pot. Take the ice stick again and just smear it around to make it a little bit uneven. And how you see it's already drying really fast. Then I start making little holes in the gelatine. It's gonna be the burn bubbles. You can be a little bit creative with that. I also used some Q-tips. When they're dry, you can just turn it in a little bit and the gelatine is getting loose. There you can see a little bit better. There's no limit to your creativity, just do it how you feel like it. After you're done, you see that the FX-Gelantine is getting a little bit sticky, so we have to cover it up with a matte powder. I used the Essence matte one. Why Essence? It's the cheapest brand out here in Germany, and I use a cheap brush. Basically, it does the work with the FX stuff. I put it on the gelatine until it's not sticky no more. For the next step, I will use the Metamorph Burn Wound makeup wheel. It's a small, little, tiny package, but it has a lot of potential. So let's start out. It has a skin tone in it. You have to use it to cover up the gelatine. You can use your own makeup stuff. I just want to give this a shot. I use a little tiny spongy thingy and then tap over it until I like it. Next we use the pink tone. There you have to be a little bit careful. You tap it with your finger on it. And then you see it already gets a scar-like feature. So actually we made a scar tutorial right now. Next step is the orange-red color. Use it with a Q-tip and I get inside the holes where it's supposed to be the burn wounds. You can go a little bit in there. That's why I use a Q-tip. because after you make them dirty, you can just throw them away. You don't have to mess up a brush. There you have to be creative. After that is the pink lip gloss. Use the other side of the Q-tip. Go in there. It just makes the wound fresh, more wet looking deal. Be creative. You just have to try it out. Next we use the wound makeup wheel from Metamorph. I will use basically two colors, the blue one and the purple one. First I use the Q-tips I already had dirty and dab it into the deep part of the wounds. Smear it around a little bit so it makes it more realistic. Do it with all the deep parts. Purple part of the wheel, dip it in with a little bit with the Q-tip. You have to be careful because this color is very strong. You put it on the edge with little craters here. Here you have to play around. When you're finished, let's go on the next part. I bought this liquid eyeliner, one of the cheapest brands there is. I think the wound doesn't matter if it's gonna be from expensive company or a cheap one. They are pretty expensive. I used a sponge, dip it in a little bit and just simulate the burned part of the wound. Let's go to the messy part. I have Orange Spiegel FX-Gelantine. This is a thick one, a dark purple looking one. I just put it on some of the craters there. You see, it has a really rich dark red purple. Just put it on the little craters. Smear it around. Bloody Scab from Maskworld. You have to use one of those ice sticks. It has a jam-like feature. And I'm gonna put them inside of those little burn holes. It just simulates a little bit nasty blood, I guess. Looks pretty good so far. Pretty messy. Next I will use the PaintGlow Fake Blood Gel. You can find it in my store. It's a good company. They have a lot of products. They have no animal testing and also tested by a dermatologist. It's very bright colored gel. So you have to be careful when you put it on it because a little bit is already enough. I switch over to a special kind of sponge. Gives it more structure. And just tap around. Next we use Theaterblut from Jofrika. They sell it in handy little tubes. You have to be careful, it's very watery and very bright, so let's just use a little bit. making those wounds is really like learning by doing. You have to do it a couple times, and every time they turn out different. Right now it doesn't look like a burn wound at all, but I go with it. That's how it looks like now. Okay, looks pretty good. Let's just clean up a little bit here and over there to make it a little bit more realistic, I guess. I still miss some of the depth feeling, so I put the sponge back into the blue and just go over it. It's too much red in there. Here you just have to go how you want it. There's no right and no wrong. And every time you do those wounds, they turn out different. So this is the finished product. I think it turned out pretty good. Doesn't look like a burn wound, but I'm happy with it. It's my first tutorial. I hope you like it. Okay, I guess I didn't like how the holes got closed again, so I used 2 Q-tips and opened up a little bit to make the skin hang off on the side. It's pretty disgusting. There you see how you can pick up the gelatin. Looks good. If you liked the tutorial, subscribe to my channel. Give me a like. See you guys soon.